This one, let's have a look how to challenge number 27. It's a spatial question. So what we have is if we click on the browser tool shows us we have some kind of map view of some kind of region. This is a coverage for wireless telecommunication. The aim that you want to is remove the dark red part. They are actually boundaries. So you have some holes in your coverage. You want to make your map a lot more smooth, but you don't want to remove every single hole, even the big ones. You definitely want to keep as it is. Let's have a look at the output solution part. So, oh yeah, even that's less than 2 pounds. So pretty much everything is inside. It's removed. You just have boundaries. Now this will be a bit challenging task to do in other tools, and Spatial is always Alteryx strength. Let's see how we can do it quite easily with Alteryx. So the idea is we already have a polygon. If we click on the Spatial tool, on the top, we're going to have this called a poly split. So it's break apart your spatial file. We'll connect it up. Then you can see we have different options. You want to break into regions or you want to detail regions. I think a detail region is what we want to go for. Then let's have a look in the output for the region. Now, notice we have a lot list. So previously with a single object, now we're breaking into a lot smaller region. Of those things, we have additional column called as a whole. So that's basically the area in between we want to keep considered as true or false. Every browser may be able to see it better. Let me just drag spatial info because the condition to remove is you want to remove all the scatter less than 2 square miles and host from the coverage. To you want area for square miles with area square miles, yeah. So when we check the browser, we can use sort and find out the big circle first to decide. Yeah, we'll probably should keep the sort on it. So once it's sorted, it's probably easier to view in the browser. It's every object down there. So if we select the first one, that should probably give the big boundary for the areas. So, yeah. So you can see it covers pretty much most of the areas. Then the second one, it's region within. It's about 300 square miles. 300 square miles. So you're looking at divided by 300, 36. What do you get with 300? But that's probably 18 squared. So you're looking for 18 miles, 8 by 18 miles, FS square. That's the area. Now, of course, there's a lot of duplications. You can even see within the big hole, there's a small hole here. The next one, the smaller. The Alteryx operation is very fast. The rendering does take a while though, but you get so many points. Okay, so hopefully to see, that's the area you have. The area for the map. Can you very constant depends on configuration tool. Could infringe does not contain an output. Yes, it do not contain output. That's fine. So you want anything less than square miles and host from coverage area. That's probably better phrasing it. So first thing, we want to remove anything less than 2 miles. So we can use a square mile colon. That would drop a lot of stuff. Yeah, all those things will be dropped. Then among those areas that's left, we want to consider and host from next word, which is a bit weird because most of those, pretty much everything here is considered as a whole. Yeah, this is a false statement. Let's wait for a bit to trend. I think if it's not hot, it's probably like a two connected area. Um, that's maybe it's not considered out some condition. Let's do some filter first. Do we need? We don't actually need to sort for the filter, but it's probably just make a browser easier. So we want the square mile to be greater than 2, and remove is greater than 2 square miles, and holes from the coverage. Hmm. Still not entirely sure. So they're looking for a split because files we don't want any holes in it. That's the true false. And I think the false is probably no condition. Yeah, I need to change the text because in the background false should be 0. So or you can type as a literally is with quotation as a string literal. So those are the null ones. It's still a bit weird. Don't understand what the. Let's just have a look those guys in the final output results. Mm, mm. Because what the next step is to do is you try to find out the net area. So you want to group everything together. But it seems like everything is part of the big area. Those were the inner one will be overlapping with the top, the big oval boundary. Anything else? Usually maybe to do with outside. Outside of the main polygon, you have some blob of area that maybe indicates part boundary, but it's not a whole. If you want to group everything, you can use a spatial tool. You have some kind of spatial process to export joining stuff. But what I found is the easiest is actually summarize. You have your spatial objects, we split it. We can actually go for spatial, and we can combine everything together. Let's put in the browse, the final one. So I take all the shape, clash together. Anything overlaps will form a single one instead. And that will give a shape. So even though some area is not a hole, but it's covering the main area, it will be uh, almost behave as the union of the space. And that probably corresponding to the top final answer. Yeah, and that is the what Alteryx do. But sometimes maybe you are more interested in the host. Yeah, telecommunication, you try to find the area you don't have coverage of. go make some modification, either build a station which is expensive, or you may want to increase the strength of some nearby systems. Okay.